It says in broad. Okay, I think we're going up.
I just saw the broadcast live, so
you are live.
We're live.
Oh, I think we're here.
You guys.
Okay, I see it. Yeah. Yep.
Live, so
All right, let me turn this down.
I
think we're here.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Yep. All right, we're good to go. Hello? Mic test. Mic test. 1, 2, 3.
We're good to go.
Like somebody's, we're hearing somebody's lag.
Somebody's lag?
Yeah, we're hearing.
If you're listening to it on the YouTube at home, make sure you mute it.
That was me.
Okay.
And it was me before that. So don't you worry, Mama. High five.
Technical difficulties. All right, I think we're good. I think we're all good. Everybody sound good? Testing?
I don't know.
Everybody can hear me? All right. Everybody, welcome to the stream. It looks like we have hundreds of people literally filing into the stream, but welcome to a very special, spooky Halloween Apex Legends signing. We have the newest legend, Anna Campbell as Ash. Welcome, welcome. And then, of course, I would like everybody else to please, starting from Anna, to introduce yourselves. And then also, in the description, if you would like to get any of these prints signed live while they're here, you can. Just click the description. It'll take you to Streamly's site, and then you can get as many as you want. Grab them all.
So I'm having a weird
ones. Yeah.
I'm having a weird delay. Hold on one second.
There will be a delay. Anna,
Yeah, I'm having a weird delay. Like I'm getting a. Hold on, let me see.
It's not going to come over your computer live at the same time you're hearing Retro-Spect.
Better? Hi,
Yes.
I'm Anna, and I'm gonna. This is so bizarre. Sorry, I'm having a lot of trouble.
Anna seems to be. I think she's watching the stream
Someone
live.
eliminated her from the game.
That was quick.
Season 12! Yeah.
So this one's pretty.
That was a lot quicker. Okay, we'll pick up.
Yes.
We'll pick up from Anjali, and then we'll go on this, and hopefully she'll.
Am I
come
back?
But
You're better than ever.
hello.
All right, we've got you, Anna.
Anna? Can you hear me?
Okay, thank God. There we go. Okay.
Is it good? Are we on the same page? Are we live?
So. I think so. Yes.
Okay. Yes, we're good. All right. We'll start over. We'll start from you. Here we go.
Hi. So I'm Anna, and I play Ash.
Woo!
And oh, sorry. Go Anjali first. I'm sorry. This is all very weird. Hold on. I'm gonna try it again.
What's your favorite?
Anjali, go ahead, please. I'm so sorry.
If you were trick or treating, what would be the Halloween candy you would be the most excited to get?
Ooh.
Is that question for me?
Yes. I'm just
Okay, yes.
excited. Stolen
Gosh,
from Retro-Spect.
I mean, I'm a Butterfingers all the way kind of a girl. I really like that crunchy peanut butter situation, to the point where last year I ate an entire bag of Butterfingers all by myself, and I didn't share it with my kids.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I feel a little bad about that.
I feel like that's good parenting.
I mean, you have to protect them from the sugars, right? So
Right.
it's-
They
Yeah.
can handle it.
that was the plan.
You have to make sure you get razor blades in them,
Any of them.
Any of them.
All right.
All of the
30
sugars.
seconds. We've already taken a turn.
Hi guys. Hi guys. I'm Anjali Bhamani, the voice of Rampart. If you don't like what you see, put a bag over your head. Especially right now because I'm a little jet lagged. So if you don't like what you see, suck it. And this is my pal Nessie, who showed up looking a little bit like a judgmental auntie. She's a little frowny. She's a little frowny every time I feel like she's judging me with her little bead eyes. And that is the end of my story. I'm very glad I told it. It's an excellent story.
I'm next. I'm Erica Luttrell, in case anybody's wondering. I voice Bangalore.
Yes, America Lateral. It sounded like you said your name was America.
That's right. I am Erica, which is the same spelling as America. Luttrell. Yes, indeed. And but Bangalore. Clips are what civvies use in their hair. This is called a magazine. You know, that person.
Oh, she did it. Thank you. Chris?
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Edgerly, Pathfinder. High five, friends. And normally I wear a flat cap, but my Atlanta Braves are in the World Series. They need a little extra help from out here on the West Coast. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey to my wife and kids if they're watching. Hey, Gigi and Remy and Violet. They're probably not watching. They're probably playing on their tablet.
We
Oh,
can
well.
dream.
Happy Halloween, friends.
Duh. Sorry, that was involuntary.
All right, Mela, you have the floor.
All right.
It's a melon.
This is Mela. I'm the voice of Lifeline from Apex Legends. That's all I've got. Not really. You're looking at the lights. What you not looking at? What's the line we did last week? That
Last one's out on a boom boom.
Oh.
Mozambique,
I've never heard that before. Is that
That's
new?
a new
Is that
one.
new season?
I don't know that line. What's that?
I'm hoping it becomes a thing. I'm
Yeah.
so
Catch it.
It might. Good catch on.
What's up, peeps? Al Newlands, Horizon. Don't adjust your ears. This is my accent. And all I have to say is another soft landing. Also, another soft landing. And once again, another soft landing. Just in case you got the lighting that I had. Thank you. Bye. Let me guess, you get that one a lot. Hi, my name is Allegra Clark. I'm the voice of Fuse.
Yeah.
or who are you the voice of?
And hello, I am Ben Prendergast, voice of Bloodhound.
That was impressive. That was so impressive.
Hi, I'm Allegra Clark. I'm the voice of Bloodhound. Old Father, give me sight. Let's go with that one.
Nice.
Go with that one.
Who's your friend?
Oh, this is Nessie. Say hello to Nessie, everyone. We have 3 signed Nessies that are going to be available for people, but we're not telling you what stores they're in. So you have to go to everyone's shop and see if you can find the Nessie in order to get a signed Nessie from all of us.
Ooh, I love it. And 100% of the proceeds are going to charity.
Yay!
Supporting California Fire Foundation that supports firefighters, first responders, and their families in crisis. So
Yes.
thank you. Thank you.
And I'm Ben Prendergast. I play Fuse. Hands off. That's a prezi for Fusey. But look at these. Look at these things. Sign!
Yes.
Just read that on the. Come on.
I'm Nicholas Roy, Octane. Come by Casa de Open for a cold one. And come by and get one of these damn badass posters that we all signed too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really cool. I
You're
just
done with
finished.
the stack. I gotta get to those 2.
Ooh, yeah.
And thanks for coming. Thanks for, sitting in your bedroom or whatever you're doing and watching us today instead of, being at a happy hour or something.
At 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Fun
Yeah,
procedure.
No judgment.
What
no
up, Nick?
judgment.
You know what? You know what? I'm sure if you're not at a happy hour, you're probably at brunch drinking a mimosa.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, it's noon somewhere.
Exactly.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's.
And this- Let me just introduce
It's-
Team Nick Johnny.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of
No.
the
My
internet.
man Johnny.
As you guys
Yes,
know,
we can see your comments, Sailor Soul. Sorry, I had to say it.
the other half of Team Nick Johnny, my name is Johnny Young. I play crypto. Everybody here is an idiot. There you go. Thank you for joining us.
Wow, Johnny, those
Wow.
fighting words.
Bonjour, it's Justine Huxley, voice of Watson. Keep calm and don't blow a fuse. So
It's weird that you looked at me then.
It is
yeah,
weird.
happy Halloween. I've got this awesome art noosh print. Could you
Yeah.
show it, Ben?
It's so beautiful.
It's the
Yeah.
Watson Winged Menace. It's gorgeous. We all have some really cool Halloween skins in our Streamly shops to sign
Yes.
for you. We're super excited about it. We're getting spooky. I'm in my Parisian garb right now. And happy Halloween, guys.
Yeah, you just need a bag of back.
Yeah.
Art Noosh is just incredible. I don't have a Halloween skin, so she did a skin from a sneaky other thing for me, but it's really cool. So you guys should check out Art Noosh because she's really awesome.
Amazing. Love you.
Do it. Do it. All right,
That's
so
amazing.
now that we've officially gotten through everybody, we've got the meetings in order. I think I'm gonna start it off, and we'll start again from the same from Anna all the way back down with any unexplained or paranormal things that have happened to you. Could be recently, or could be a long time ago. But we're gonna keep in theme because last time we all got together and did this, the paranormal stories was everybody's favorite, and of course, since this is Halloween, we're gonna do it again. So I'll go first. So one thing that I remember a lot that I can't explain as a kid. I used to live in this place called Quincy in Florida, and it had this built-in like daycare center that they used to have for their kids. But then they started renting out the place for families. So we bought the place. We used to live there. And one night when I was a kid, it was about 2 a.m. on a cold December night. I went in to the room, and through the window shining into the living room, I saw like this face of a lady, and I thought it was my mom. So I called out to my mom. I was like, "Hey, Mom, what are you doing in there? It's, my little brother's asleep." And then the lady turned around, and as she turned around, she faded away, and I never got to see her face. And so I immediately went to the room because my little brother was in there, and nobody was in there, and I took him to my mom's. I took it to my mom's room, and that's one thing I've never been able to figure out. Like, if it was a shadow, why was it so specific for a face, and why did it disappear when it turned? Sure, it could have been maybe something through a curtain, or I don't know, but it's just one of those things that I don't know. I haven't been able to figure out. All right, Anna, what do you got for us?
Oh my gosh, no, I try not to believe in things that aren't proven as real, but I had an amazing, I went to spend the night at a friend's house. This was back in college, and his parents lived in this old sort of Victorian mansion up in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a room all to myself. It was very fancy. 4-poster bed. The place is filled with antiques. In the middle of I had my own bathroom. And in the middle of the night, I woke up and a man was standing right over the bed. And it was dark, but he had a beard and his clothes were sort of, I'd call them more timeless than specifically old timey. But he had reached down and he had shaken me awake. He needed to tell me something very desperately. Really had something important to tell. And he wasn't scary. He just really needed to tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
He was so real that I said, hold on a minute. And I crawled down to the end of the bed because he was standing right next to the bed, got off at the foot of the bed, turned on the light, and turned back around, and he just wasn't there anymore.
Oh,
but he literally shook me awake. Like, you can't pretend that didn't happen. It physically happened to me. It was amazing. Like, I just wish I knew what he wanted to say. I feel bad about that.
Didn't get his message across.
I didn't know. I feel terrible about that. I would have been helpful if I could have.
If he would have just spit it out, speak up.
Well, fair.
I know. Instead, I was like too polite and tried to get the light on or something. No, in Ghost World. I don't know. It's crazy.
All right, Anjali.
Oh gosh, I feel like a bad student because the last time we asked this question, I couldn't think of one in my life, and I still can't. The closest thing, the closest thing is when I've heard my father since he passed. Like, I've heard him a lot, but I also know that that's probably just my memory of him. I do know the day he passed, right after he passed, and again, this isn't so much paranormal as thank you, universe, but literally moments after he passed, I looked out the window and I took a picture of it so that I know that it actually happened. There was like a hole in the clouds and the sunlight coming through it because it was a cloudy day in San Diego. And there was like a ray of sunlight coming through it right as he passed. And then I went into the bathroom to kind of compose myself. And I heard him being like, Anju, don't worry about it. Okay, I'm fine. Just go on. Just go do your thing. And I was like, okay. But that's really, again, it's not paranormal so much as just spiritual. It's not as fun as the spiritual. But my dad's been ever since he passed. My dad's been up there with one up there or around with one hand of, a single malt scotch in one hand and directing traffic in my life in the other. So I definitely feel him on a daily basis where he's like, now it's your turn, go over there, help her. Yeah, okay, now she's gonna meet this person. Now she's gonna meet all of you Apex Legends people. Okay, go. So yeah, that's my story.
I love that.
That ghost stories are the best.
I love that. Okay, I guess it's my turn.
Yes.
When I was a kid, this is a kind of a bizarre one, and I don't have a word for it. It's not astral projection or what have you, but I was very, very young, and for some reason my sisters were sleeping in my bedroom. I don't know if like improvements were going on in the house, but like on a mattress on the floor, and I was in my bed. And apparently they woke up in the middle of the night, and I was just standing at the foot of their bed with just like a still face. And they said, Erica, and I didn't respond. And they were like, Erica, and I didn't respond. And then they looked in the bed, and I was still asleep in the bed.
Oh God.
And this happened again, like about 10 years later, and I was staying over at one of my sister's places. Moved out at this point. Same thing happened. I appeared at the foot of her bed in the middle of the night, straight faced, Erica. I didn't respond. I was then gone somehow or whatever. She walked out of the room, and I was again asleep in the bed. I haven't done it since that I know of. But
Yeah, you're definitely astral projecting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a beautiful
Diagnosis.
Yeah, I'm
All
a
right,
doctor.
Chris. What do you got for us?
How long ago did we tell our stories? Because I'm trying to remember how far back it was.
It was like 4 months ago. About.
Okay, because I don't want to tell the same story twice. Because it's
You
the best.
you told us the story about how your brother had like the
Yeah.
doors opening in the room.
Yeah, they've heard that one. All right,
Yeah.
you haven't heard that
Not
one?
everybody has. I mean,
We were all here.
some
That's the one he
people
told.
Like, okay, I'll yeah, no, everyone will do this time. All right. So this was about
That one.
maybe 30 years ago when I was only in my 40s, and
Oh, Chris, you don't look a day over 87.
Thank you. I was visiting with my brother, who was at the time living with his wife and their baby in Savannah, which is my hometown. Now, Savannah, for the United States, Savannah is an old town. A lot of ghost stories. And I was in their living room with them watching TV. It was nighttime. And they had a baby monitor. And the old-fashioned baby monitors only picked up audio. But they were really sensitive. You could literally hear a pin drop with them. And in the bedroom at the end of the hall was the baby monitor and the baby's crib. And we're in the living room, we're watching TV, and I start to hear drawers of their dresser opening and closing in their bedroom where the baby is. And I asked, what is that? And they said, that's the ghost. And they were very matter of fact about it. I said, what do you mean? They said, oh, well, the master bedroom where the baby is sleeping has a master bathroom, and the guy who owned the house before us is very old, and he died in that bathroom. And his ghost kind of walks through the house sometimes, and it likes to open up the drawers on the dresser. And I could hear drawers opening and closing through the baby monitor, and there was nobody else in the room. I checked. So it was just the baby in the crib, and apparently a ghost opening and closing dresser drawers coming over the baby monitor. And they were very matter of fact about it, and they didn't think it was a big deal. No. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so I didn't go and check at that exact second because I didn't want to see an actual drawer opening and closing on its own. But nope, baby monitor story, true. I was there. What do you want to make of it? I don't know. I'm agnostic about things like that. But I heard what I heard.
Your baby was extremely advanced.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe it was getting up going
He is
like,
pretty
what?
smart.
Boom!
Knickerbockers or trousers?
Yeah.
I love that that's his baby.
He sounds a little bit like an older version of Bane.
You will never know.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Chair keeps getting down. So funny. I'm like, short. Well, we told a ghost story, I think, last weekend, right? About my birthday. We were in a haunted house, and the ghosts were really prankstery. The house I live in now, I got a really great deal on it. It's like $1,000 less than everything else, but I think it's because they forgot to tell me someone had passed away.
You're
And
supposed to disclose that.
yeah,
Yeah.
But
Well, only if it's within 3 years, because we bought a place where somebody died,
ooh, I didn't know
and
that.
it was outside of 3 years, and they don't have to tell you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
Dang.
California real estate law.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So it had been empty for a while, but in the house that I'm in now, I constantly hear someone, because I have all hardwood floors and it's several stories, and someone is pacing constantly on the landing to the point where, and they stop at my door. And I remember one day, like it was a little nervy because at first you think it's just settling in the house, but it's someone walking, because you can hear you walking on the hardwood floors. They have a very specific creak. And I remember saying, I was like, look, we're sharing the house, but you're going to have to like not come into my room because it will freak me out. And the steps stopped.
Ooh.
Pace, it always stops a little bit outside of my door.
God.
Damn.
But
Well, at least they're polite.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Courtesy.
Well, and I should tell. We have all these other ones, but 222 guys is my heaven number, like my perfect timing number. And at a rehearsal, the guys were all freaked out because ghosts kind of hang around with both Elle and I quite a lot. But
Calm down, you two.
But I was at this rehearsal, and my friend was telling me when there's a lot of spirits around, you can get like migraines or headaches, and because I've had them since I was a kid. But I walked back in after she said, "You can tell them. Could you leave some space? Because a lot of times you're sharing. I don't know if it's astral space. I'm looking at Elle because she knows about these things. But we walked back in after I was like, guys, you need to give me some space because I don't feel good. And I walked back into the rehearsal, and all of the band were staring at this unplugged amp. And I was like, what's going on? And they just turned around and looked at me, and it was flashing 222, 222, 222, and it wasn't plugged in.
It makes me want to bite Nessie's head. I can't.
Don't bite Nessie.
No biting.
Oh.
Don't bite Nessie.
Already biting Nessie.
I like a chew toy because I'm nervous, Allegra, not because I don't like her.
Aw.
I'm gonna get Fleshy Rampart for these stories too.
Astral Elle.
So I've been sitting here trying to think of a plot of any Scooby-Doo episode so that I could pretend that. Kidding. So before I tell
If it wasn't for those crazy, those
Yep. Before I tell you my story, if anyone's interested, the way to repel ghosts or poltergeists is to have blue light in your house. So if you have weird goings on in your place, get blue light bulbs because the blue light is it helps. Also,
It's kind of like the sun.
Is
Blue
it?
light. Yeah, blue light
Sun
is
lamp?
kind of like a sun. It's sun. Like
yeah.
bluer light is more like sun because
Okay.
it's a cooler light. So I
So-
imagine it's the sun.
yeah. So get a blue bulb, and also put salt around your doors. You can actually put salt if you have bad energy, you have a feeling of bad energy, or you've got stuff going on in your house. Put salt around your doors, and also rosemary. But my
It'll give the ghost high blood
Fuse.
pressure.
Wait. It's sea salt. Does it matter what kind of salt?
any kind of salt.
So those are, you know,
Hold on.
it's Himalayan pink salt.
Wait, what else? Rosemary?
And rosemary, a sprig of rosemary, and some holy water if you got it. But
Oh, good
no,
measure.
I was
just
gonna
pull that out.
Garlic too.
I want to hear.
Nah, that's vampires.
So my story, I'm gonna go lighter this time because last time I told you guys a really crazy story about being in a haunted hospital and how this weird phantasm came at us.
Oh God.
We'll save that one. Mine's is
So good.
Mine's is kind of like Angeli's. It's more of a spiritual one. So when I first moved to LA, I kept dreaming about these cats. Like I'd never had cats before, and I just kept dreaming about these 2 gray tabby cats like all the time. I just dreamt about them all the time. And I said to my then husband, I was like, we need to find these cats. Like these are the cats I'm supposed to have. And so we started going to like rescues, and like we found this group of 17 gray tabby cats. And I was like, how in the hell am I going to find which 2 are supposed to be mine? So we kept going back every week until there was only 2 left. And so I rescued those cats. And so unfortunately one died kind of young, and that was devastating. And then the other one got diagnosed with cancer not that long after, but she lived a lot longer. Anyway, the part of the story is when the day she died, like she died in my arms. I had her euthanized in my arms, and I literally felt like I felt her energy leave. And I was devastated because these were like my soulmates. And so as a lot of you know, I have a horse. So I was at the barn that night with my horse, and I had said, if I can just get a sign, her name was Maya. I was like, if I can just get a sign that Maya's passed over, that she's that she's okay, because I was very sad. And as I was riding the horse, something made me turn around, and I looked up at the sky, and it was sunset. And in the sky, I saw, and I will post this later. In the sky, I saw the perfect formation of two cats, like sitting side by side.
I want to see that.
Yeah, like two. I mean, maybe I'm seeing things, but like it was two cats sitting side by side. And also, I used to call her Foxy because she kind of had a face like a fox because she was very pointy. And I saw like one of the clouds was also like a fox face, and so I knew at that moment that she had passed and she was where she was supposed to be. So.
Oh. I love art for angels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell a really heartwarming one as well. We need some positive energy. So my uncle passed away when I was 17 years old, very, very suddenly. And we actually didn't find this out until my cousin, his son's wedding, which was back in September, the one I went to. And I guess my new cousin-in-law, I don't know, his wife had a dream the night before she found out that my Uncle Joe had passed, in which my Uncle Joe visited her and said, "You have to take care of Richie now." So before she even found out that my uncle had passed away, she had a dream in which my uncle went to her and said, "You have to take care of him now." Yeah. And now they're married, and so she took that to heart. But yeah, I didn't even know about this until like it was a part of like her what the officiate was saying. I was just like that. It was because her father had also passed away, so like we were all crying. It was a very good wedding. But just the fact that he visited her in a dream and was like, "Take care of my son. Like I know you can." Before she knew he had passed away. So
cool. I'll keep it on the upbeat then, because you've heard my scary story of my ghost, who I thought was my sister visiting me. That'll haunt me. But my friend's parents won Tats Lotto, and there's a Maltese myth called the Haris. Haris is like a leprechaun in that culture. It's like they can capture you in your dreams. But the conversely, if you ever capture a Haris in your dream, they will give you a wish to let it go. Anyway, because I was telling my friend this, shout out to Andrew, that I had this dream of this little being, and I was diving into I was playing golf, and I was diving into like one of the lakes there, and I found a golf ball underneath the water, and I went to grab the golf ball, and this tiny little hand came and grabbed the golf ball and my hand. And so I was kind of stuck underwater. But then I grabbed the little hand on top of my hand and I pulled it out, and it was this little like green guy who just like looked at me and like, I don't think it said anything, but I let it go. And I went to the surface, and I was telling my friend this story, and he's like, "Oh, that's a Haris." There, his uncle had this dream and had caught this Haris in their house, and the Haris was like, let me go. And he's like, "All right, I want to win Tats Lotto." And the Haris says, "Look in the piano." This is real.
Yeah.
He wakes up, he goes to the piano. Inside the piano is a serial number for the piano. He puts that serial number into a Tats Lotto ticket and wins.
What?
Now, when I let my Haris go, a few weeks later, I booked one of the biggest jobs I've ever booked.
Oh.
And I'm just like, so kids at home, if you ever see a little green dude in your dreams, catch them, make a wish, and then, yeah.
How do you spell that?
I never found that spelling. I think it was like Haris.
Okay.
That's such a Walter Fusey story.
It is.
Anyway.
That's a Walter Roy story right there. That's
Yes.
from Walter. Grab your green, guys.
I'm trying to find it.
I'm gonna Google this because I want to catch it.
You want to catch a Haris?
Yeah, I never thought that I would be wanting to dream of little green guys over any other.
I think we're all interested now.
Now I'm kind of like, hey, green guys, what's up? You look
I'll
nice.
on Amazon and catch it. It'll be great.
Amazon got it.
Yeah, Amazon has it.
What doesn't Jeff Bezos have? Okay.
A personality.
What?
Got him.
Sorry, what?
What you
A
got?
wife.
Oh, Allegra.
So I'm actually
Got dark real fast.
I was raised in and around New Orleans like most of my life, and it's funny. I don't have any ghost stories from there.
What?
What?
I stayed in some old
One of those
hotels,
haunted places?
in some old buildings. But I'll just tell a brief version of a story. Maybe some of these folks on the stream haven't heard it. I told it one time, but it was like the most strange. I'd say instead of scary, it was more of an ominous feeling. Was when I saw a UFO. And, yeah, it was not even maybe a year ago. In the Inland Empire, I was going on a hike in this town called Norco, and my girlfriend and I pulled up and parked on the side of this mountain. We were probably at, I don't know, 1,000 feet elevation or something like that where we parked. And just as we were getting ready to get out of the car, I just kind of look over out the window, and I see like a silver round disc, like floating about a quarter of a mile away. Shiny, still. And I said to her, look at that. You see that? She's like, what the hell is that? And we look at it for maybe like 10 seconds. And then it just shot like a bullet.
Wow.
It just shot like a bullet. And I watched it disappear in like a second and a half. And you just, it's like I said, it's like the best way to describe it. It's like an ominous feeling. It was like that. I know I just saw something really strange that doesn't really happen. You know what I mean? You don't, and I've seen, these, I live near an airport, and I've seen, planes going by all the time, and you just know the difference, you know the difference. And it was that close where it wasn't like, it could have been a drone or something. No, that thing shot like nothing shoots away. And so yeah, when you see something like that, it's just kind of like the rest of your day is kind of like,
You're just like, do we want to go fishing?
still feel kind of weird,
Nick, we talked about that. We talked about that documentary Phenomenon, right? The Phenomenon, not the movie with John Travolta and Keira Sedgwick.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say.
Like the Phenomenon.
that documentary is incredible.
It's exactly that.
Yeah, I did. We talked when you guys talked about it, and we were talking about the Phenomenon documentary. Like as soon as we were done, I went and watched it. It is really good.
Right?
It's really good. Yeah.
And then all the stuff that came out in the news recently, where they unearthed, where they were like, yes, all of this happened. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
It's really good. I highly recommend it.
Collectively, we're all the meme guy that's going like aliens. Like right now, we're at this table, we're like, aliens.
By the way, can I ask, is there more than one chat thread? Because I'm looking
There
at
is the chat thread that you should be, the chat thread that the world is in is on YouTube.
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yes, focus there. That's where all of the viewers are, and that's where all of the lovely folks focus your love there.
Yeah.
Chris.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Johnny Young. Johnny Young.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yes, Johnny! Entertainment Center, everybody.
I was trying to think of one, and I remembered one. It was not a fun one. I mean, it's not.
Was it the sleep paralysis one that you told last
would-
time?
Well, that was so scary.
That was creepy.
It was in the same. It was in the same house. I don't live there anymore. But at night, I would always hear. I think like same with the sleep paralysis thing, where like I would hear like just footsteps outside anytime I was in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought it was like the wood creaking. But then there's one time where the girl I was dating at the time and I were a little freaked out, so we slept in the living room, and I kept hearing footsteps. And there was one night where the footsteps started getting closer, and I kind of was clocking to see if I was awake. She was asleep. I was clocking to see if this thing was trying to get near us. I don't know what. I was in my head, and then I opened my eyes and I looked up above and towards the kitchen, and I see like a dark figure, and it went, and I rolled over to my girlfriend at the time, and I covered her, I stared at it, and it went right in my face, and it disappeared.
Whoa! No! I say no.
was awake. She was like, her eyes were like wide open, and I was like, and then she was freaked out. But yeah,
She was like, "Babe, you had me."
That was my first thought. That was my first thought. I was like, well done. Because you never know in that moment if someone is going to panic. You never know what they're going to do, if they're going to just flee the scene.
When your man protects you from spirit,
Yeah,
that's a real dude right there.
but
That's some
those
love.
are the stories
Yeah.
I have, and I got no more for the next time if you guys ask me. I don't have.
We're going to have to pick a different story.
We'll go to
Yeah.
a really haunted building as
Come
a
on.
family.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'm not.
That's
No,
fun.
no thanks.
We could, you know what? We'll tell phasmophobia stories instead.
Yeah.
Like that time that you left me to die.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
We got to do that game again.
We were meeting back in the
That
truck.
was a good one.
We have to do that again, Chris.
I remember Johnny's basically rictus of fear. That his paralyzed face. Where I have to admire you, Johnny. I know you didn't want to play it.
Oh.
You did.
Oh.
You might have had some liquid courage helping you.
Or liquid death.
Yeah.
Liquid
You
death
guys,
is
by
just
the way,
water.
we're drinking liquid death,
It's
and
just
apparently
water.
it's mountain water.
It's just
It's
water.
water. It's water. It's a great company.
Sis, murder your thirst. Murder your thirst.
Oh, drinking water from the Austrian Alps.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
So
very
Wow.
Yes. Let's let Justine go.
Yes,
So,
Justine.
Jessie has to be here with me to tell this.
Uh-oh.
So one of my friends, when she was a kid, they hadn't heard from her uncle in a while, and there was a weird smell coming from his apartment.
Oh.
The neighbors had called the police because they hadn't seen him in a while, and you really couldn't tell who it was when they came. But it was a very decayed dead body.
Oh, jeez.
The cat had had eaten.
No. Don't tell it. Don't tell us. Don't tell us.
No.
That's what I ate. Gotta eat something.
But anyway, so you really couldn't tell who the body was. But we had found all of these books and videotapes. This was in the 90s. Videotapes and books about changing your identity and how to become a new person. And they couldn't, at that time, I don't know if there was, the DNA where you could tell with the teeth, who it was, but they assumed it was my friend's uncle. About 3 years later, my friend was in a shopping mall, and she saw her uncle, waved to her, and she was so scared. She ran out. She didn't know what to do. And we think that her uncle is still alive. He had a beard, and we think that he changed his identity.
What?
So who's the daddy? Who's the daddy? That's the guy.
Oh my gosh.
He was the one who was dead.
So there you go. Also, unrelated, someone found the Nessie in my store. If you haven't,
Hey.
who wore Nessie's
Jamar,
signed by all these
So
legends. Thank you
that
so
was
much.
just
It's
funny.
signed by all the legends that are here today, and also Erica and possibly Anjali will sign.
I will be coming up. I will be coming up the rear, and how about that sounded wrong, but I'll be coming up the same thing.
And Simon Nessie.
Yeah.
I'm not signing Nessie. Thank you.
What is happening? Anjali.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I can't.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's the rare part in me, Erica. It's the no feel. It just comes out, and then I'm like,
It
wait a
just
minute,
comes-
that's not what I didn't say. You said it. You said
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, we got through the horror section, I guess, or like the weird.
Good Lord.
The weird stuff. But I have another question. This one's, I guess, a little more.
Bombs. Hang on.
Huh? Who? Where? Why? Who?
Sorry, it was loud
Hang on a
plastic.
second.
All right.
Hey, Remy, hey, buddy. Shout out to my son Remy, who's on.
Remy!
Hey!
Finder.
He's on my wife's account, Geraldine Blanchard. So that's in case my wife is calling me dad. That's
Still okay?
Hey,
Well played. Well played.
another one that
Wait,
came
wait,
up.
wait.
Oh, got it.
So let's all take a moment and let's all get on the same page and pretend that none of us for the past however many years haven't paid our taxes. The IRS is coming for us, and we're all on the death penalty. Okay. To keep in with the theme, what would be your last meal? My last meal.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. That's so many questions before you even start. Does the IRS give us the death penalty?
I'm not.
This is my nightmare.
Exactly. I'm not going to say that you guys have committed some atrocious acts, so I'm just going to keep it and say the IRS.
The IRS.
You can fill in the blank. You cheated at Apex Legends. Who knows? Regardless.
I legitimately conjured up my own personal nightmare. I live in fear of two acronyms, IRS and NDA. That's it. My own personal nightmare. You've done it. Congratulations, Retro. I am dead.
Good. My last meal, I would love to have a Corona beer, 3 handmade, original, authentic carne asada tacos with some pico de gallo, guacamole, and then a shot of tequila. That's my last meal.
Damn! Amen.
All right, Anna, what do you got for us? What's cooking?
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Well, food wise, first of all, let me just say one thing. This is the first time I've gotten to sign. This is the first picture I've ever signed for anybody. So I am signing. I'm going to start showing them off. I'm so excited. Electric Panic, it's so nice to see you. Nick, I got you. Jonathan, totally okay. Broken Wolf, thank you so much. It's so nice to be welcomed here. Level Up, thank you so much for that hug. I definitely needed it. And McKenna, thank you too. Sailor Saul, hi. It's really, really amazing to just get to be a part of all of this. That's really exciting for me. And I'm just honored to be here. Last meals. I love to cook and I'm kind of a sugar girl. So I just think we should definitely make sure that there's some like brownies there, but my homemade brownies, and I'll make you all some at some point. I'm weirdly obsessed with anything with tomato and mozzarella. So it can be a caprese salad or all the way to lasagna. Anything in between. If I was like desert island, what are the 2 foods you could take? It would be tomato and mozzarella. Is that so weird? But yeah,
no,
that's
As an Italian,
delicious.
It's delicious, yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm like, like a Scottish Jew. So where did that come from? It doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, I don't know. And I married a German man, and anyway, yes, tomatoes and mozzarella all day long, and a brownie, and a bourbon. Okay, and a bourbon. Ooh, in there too. Yeah.
Anjali?
I plead the fifth. My
What
head's
are you in
going
the
to
mood for?
explode. I love food too much. I can't choose one. I think that's what I would do. I would just eat everything I possibly, because I'm going to die right after anyway. So I might as well make myself.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's there was an inmate that once that got he requested to watch the whole trilogy of Lord of the Rings, and it's like 9 or 11 hours. So you can really request anything you want.
It's so macabre. It's so macabre that all that. Yeah, I can't. Someone else go. I can't right now. My brain is going to explode.
I mean, I love pasta so much, just anything pasta related. So, and I'm a pescatarian now, but I'd probably have like a spaghetti bolognese kind of thing with just some bread on the side, a lovely maybe arugula salad with some
lemon parmesan,
like parmesan kind of lemon situation, and then a lovely red. Classic.
Light, crispy, and fresh. I love it. Chris?
Alaskan king crab legs with melted butter.
Ooh. Okay.
Chicken wings with blue cheese, not ranch. And a cold beer and a slice of 7-layer chocolate cake from Jerry's Deli.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, then you can take me out. Be good after that.
Well, after 2 years, this is a huge deal for all of us. We are tested and unmasked and vaxxed and all these things for us to be a family together. We haven't been together like this for almost 18, 19 months. So this is amazing. So if I was going to have a final dinner, you guys can have whatever you want. I just want you. And leave it to Allegra to read into it. I would like to be surrounded by my besties, the people that I love most in the world, and just have an incredible night of just talking and conversation and just connecting. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want.
And then they all have to die with you.
I did not add that
Great.
part.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not that part.
So wait, see, this doesn't have to be a last meal, you said, right? This is just like a last wish.
A last wish.
No, it's last meal.
It's your last meal. That's why I couldn't make a decision.
Son of a right? No, I'm confused. So I'm gluten free because not because I live in LA and I'm like, oh my god, guys, I have to eat gluten free. It's like, I eat gluten free because I have to, because I have a food intolerance. So if I was about to die, I would eat all the cakes, all the pizzas.
Yeah, that's valid.
All of the bread.
You're just
I
like,
would drink
I don't care. Take
all
me
of the
out.
beer. I would just do anything that's gluten, and I would gluten.
I love it.
I would literally.
She's like, I'm gonna die, guys.
I would gluten myself to death. Like I would just die.
That's
Gluten.
fair.
Yeah.
Die on your own terms.
And then I would hope that my cats don't eat me.
Oh.
Just want to put that.
You in every mall, waiting for you to have a beard and smiling and waving at me.
You know what? If I die, let my cat eat it. I don't know.
That's good. A little strange, Allegra.
No, I mean, like, you know what? If he's
And
hungry-
Allegra, this seems out of sorts because why, Johnny?
I'm a weird person. No, I was just like, you know what? Whatever. Let Milo eat. No, don't actually, please. Donate my organs to science. No, I would do like a greatest hits of list of the food I've always enjoyed like my entire life. So I would get my uncle's homemade pasta with bolognese and meatballs made by Maria. I would have Lucy's creme Maria, which is like this dessert, almost tiramisu like dessert. I would also have an arugula salad because that slaps.
It's fire.
Nothing slaps like arugula, yo.
Never. I don't know that I've ever heard arugula slaps together as like a. Oh my god!
Does though.
Well, man, am I right?
She like throws her kale sign.
Arugula, this one's for you.
I think I would also I would order crab legs from Joe Stone Crabs over in Miami. The Joe Stone Crabs are just delicious. And I don't know what I'd drink. It's like someone make me an entire pitcher of pina coladas or something like that. Like if I'm going out drunk.
Okay.
Like I don't want to be sober.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
sober.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to miss the trip to Light Fantastic. I don't want to go into the void and be like, I totally can't see right now, but
Whatever. I'll go with the Christian version of this just because this was my upbringing. Yeah, I'll be at the pearly gates and they'll be like, "You drunk?" And I'm like,
Hells yeah.
"Yeah." Here I am. What's going on?
well, you know what? Yeah.
Live like it's your last. That's all
I feel like you guys haven't really gamed the system enough. I'm sitting here thinking, what can I order that's the most obscure, weirdest thing that they might not be able to get, so they just can't the best carrot. Like someone goes to the Himalayas and comes back and it's all droopy and shit by the end, and you're just like, well, that's not it.
Best carrot. This
But-
might do.
And by the way, I still think that your uncle, that person's uncle, became the cat
Oh yeah, that's where I thought you were going.
and ate the
Dream
detritus of the body. That was thinking about that. But I think I would have like something really like I suppose you would have something that's very like just homey. Like my nana's kai si min, which I've never eaten in like 40 years. Kai si min is it's a Vietnamese dish. It's literally like and she's not a great cook. She wasn't a good cook, but it was just the feeling that I have of eating. It's like cabbage and meat and not much else really. I think that's like it's a poor person's meal. So I'd have that, and then I'd follow it up with the most expensive bottle of Penfolds Grange. Like it's like, yeah, get me the $100 Grange, and this would rock up to St. Peter and just be like, yeah, I'm drunk.
I really thought this through, but you really thought this through.
I had thought through, but that's what I'll do.
I'm impressed.
I originally was thinking, Retro-Spect, when you put it out there, like the tacos, the carne asada, and all that. I was like, oh man, that does sound perfect, nice, some guac and everything. And then I was like, wait a minute, but then eggplant parmesan would be so great with like a glass of, red wine. Then I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
I said with
Like-
plexiglass.
When I think of like really treating myself, like right now, like any given day, I think of like having a platter of the finest sushi that I can find. So I think like a platter of like sea bass and red snapper and maybe even some lobster tails, like Chris was saying. You know, some cut rolls, but like just an array of the finest fresh cuts of fish, and then a badass bottle of sake, and just load up on all that before I go out.
Well, no one said that it had to be a single course meal. That's
True.
all I have.
Well, this is why I was like, I'll just eat all the food until I'm done.
Yeah. And then maybe like a slice of like lemon meringue at the end.
Maybe key lime.
Oh, key lime
Key
pie.
lime.
Key lime pie, man. Also
Yeah.
from Joe Stone Crabs, my favorite key lime pie.
I'm so hungry now.
Really like Joe Stone Crabs.
Wait, have you been to Blue Plate Oysterette?
Oh, it's so good.
Where?
So
Blue
you know
Plate's good. Hey,
when
Blue
I'm
Plate's
like,
got
"Oh, I
some
want-"
mean French toast too. You
Blue
guys-
Plate has an amazing key lime pie, like amazing.
Mm.
I don't know, Allegra. I'm just saying.
She's just saying we don't have to die to get to eat these things, you guys. We can do it now. That's the best part of this question, because otherwise I'm terrified. I'm still trying to figure out why the IRS wants to kill me.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't do anything wrong, I swear.
Why not? All right, Johnny.
All right.
Johnny Young.
All right, how much soju?
Well, I would start off with 2 cups of makgeolli, which is Korean rice wine, and I would pair it with these things called chun, which is like they get beef, fish, and slice it up in vegetables. They put it in an egg batter and they fry it, and that usually pairs well with rice wine. I would start with that, and then I would
Goddamn.
drink some somek, which is soju, which is a shot of soju, and it's pretty much like a sake bomb. And then there's a beer, and I would down 2 of those. I feel pretty good. And then I would
like
get,
the narration. Feeling pretty good. A little buzz.
Yeah.
But, here.
I'm about to die.
We'll be dead soon.
No, you're dead.
And then I would go in for the main course, which would be naengmyeon, which is cold noodles, Korean buckwheat cold noodles, and pair it with Korean short ribs, and then soju. Feel better, and then I would eat. After that, I would need some pizza, and then drink some more soju, and then I'm good. We're good to go.
Would you be prepared to die at that point?
I think so.
Okay, good.
I think so.
Aww.
I think so.
But how would you be feeling right before?
It won't matter. You know, I'm just gonna keep drinking.
Drunk, come on.
Put pennies over his eyes.
You know what?
With all
The
that
three of us
soju.
are like rock out to the pearly gates,
yeah.
completely
Yeah.
shit-faced.
I'll take myself out. Just keep drinking.
No one said it
So-
needed to be dignified.
Like Nick, I love sushi so much. I would want to do an omakase, best cuts of fish, best smelt eggs, best kura, everything that you could possibly eat. I would want the most expensive caviar because I'll never, try it in real life. And I would love to go for every ethnic cuisine and get one of the best dishes from each thing. So like the best tacos, the best curry, the best Korean barbecue, the best French, onion soup. Just like try and eat everything from each culture.
You know what?
So
Just
Justine's last meal is at Epcot.
I was
Yeah, totally.
But if it were me, I would think Epcot drink around the world.
It's a small world ride.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you'd be ready for death.
I'm gonna do a quick
That would be
shout
if you were going in the other direction. If you were not going to heaven.
out to
You might be
Armandi.
listening to It's a Small World on loop.
Monday.
Armandi, last to spot this for charity.
Yeah. Armandi, huge supporter.
Oh, I can't tell you
That's
what's
awesome.
Yeah, keep looking. There's one more, I think.
So that was about an hour for the stream. Do you guys want to continue going for one more question? All right.
Yeah.
All right. We have another one. So
really hungry.
hey.
I want to
So
tell about the stuff that I've signed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any?
Can I do a quick rundown?
Come on over. Let's
Yeah.
trade
Ah,
places.
What's up?
We've got
Move on
we
in,
got
man.
all 3 Nessies. again?
California Fire Foundation.
Thank you for-
Dedicated to supporting fallen firefighters, first responders, and their families in crisis, especially with mental health issues. Thank you so much. And we look forward to raising more money for all kinds of charities in 2022. The legends are going to take it up a notch.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Who's the third? Who's the third?
Chiron.
Oh, so we said the other two?
Yeah.
There's one that was not named.
Not named. Anonymous. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anonymous.
All right.
I always call my anonymous ones Odysseus.
Which one of those vibes?
No. Odysseus, in the Odyssey, when Odysseus is, says who is this, and he says no one. I'm blanking on the name of the Cyclops. Blinds the Cyclops. So he said, who blinded me? Who blinded you? No one blinded me. So that's why I call all my anonymous signers. I just call them Odysseus.
You just became my favorite thing.
Yes. Hey, this is for Eric Tyler.
I just thought we'll put it somewhere.
Okay. Arc the
Roger's in the
Dragon.
chat. Roger.
Quentin.
Roger.
Hey! This is for Trevor
Okay.
and Logan.
Logan.
Logan, cool name. Balkan.
High five, Vulcan.
High five, Balkan. Blake. Andra.
Somebody's
I
been
hope or
focused.
Andre. I
Yeah,
think.
right.
Yeah, so that's the ones that have come in this stream. And I've signed the others for the other times. Thank you so much, everybody, for popping by the Streamly shop. We're all leaving our links up for another few days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so November
We'll stay open, and I'll do a separate live signing if I get more after today. But anybody that orders like now that I can
Guys,
go,
Noah and I just put a duo together.
Yeah, we did.
Kind of on the
There
fly.
are
It's in our shops right now.
5 available in each an O
Yeah.
and
1 of 5.
Lifeline.
Very nice.
Anna.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hours because I forgot to bring.
Nice.
Elle and I don't know if you guys have seen, there's this amazing diptych with Watson, with the Horizon here at Watson. Look at me go. Doing great so far, guys. And we are going to actually get together Monday night live. I'm going to be down in Los Angeles, and we are going to sign all of these together. So if you've ordered one of those, come and join us there. We'll post about it. And we're so excited. And hi, Pete. And Viviana, Flop, and Kiki, thank you for being so nice to me. You guys are amazing. Caesar, got yours. Manolo, got yours. This is so fun, you guys. It's just so wonderful to be able to actually be here with you guys. I love it so much. Okay, I'm a little geeking out. It's fine.
It's fun. It is fun.
It's wonderful. It's so supportive. It's such an amazing group. And then I get to hang out with you guys too. It's just the best.
Yes.
do we have it?
Pretty.
Taking a moment to check out that Bangalore.
Guys, I just want to say
Snap.
real quick, just
Woo.
at 1:30 Pacific
Snazzy.
time, signing these duo posters
On Instagram.
And they are
on Instagram,
fire.
Instagram
Fire.
Live.
Okay.
What team?
I love that.
That's it.
And as I said before, I'll be bringing up the rear. I'll be joining. I'll be heading over to Streamily to sign all of my individual prints and also the group prints and the Nessies in the next couple of days. So keep an eye out on the socials once I have a time to do that. And I'm gonna do a shameless plug. I'm about to do a shameless plug right now. We are in the last. We're in the last 2 days or day and change of the Kickstarter for my book, I Am Fun Size and So Are You, Thoughts from a Tiny Human on Living a Giant Life, because I'm a tiny human living a giant life. And we are on our way to, we are almost at the audiobook, which everybody who pledges will be able to get the audiobook for free above a certain pledge level and as an add-on. Super excited. There are opportunities. There are prints available. There are opportunities to have a game night with me. There's all sorts of cool stuff in the rewards tiers. And the book itself, I don't say this about very many things that I've done, but I'm really proud of it because already I've gotten some feedback from people that it's helped them in their lives. And that's my goal with this book, because we all should feel like we're fun size. We're all built for fun. We're all built for huge lives. And a lot of times the world makes us feel very small or very alone. And the goal is for no one to feel alone. You've got your buddy in a book. You can throw it in your backpack. You can, I don't know, read it in the bathroom. Just don't tell me the details. Anywhere you want, you know? So, so check it out. The Kickstarter is I Am Fun Size, or it's just bit.ly/AnjaliKS. like Kickstarter, Anjali Kiss.
There are 36 hours left. I just checked.
36 hours.
Thank you for
Beautiful souls have backed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
so
I
very
will-
excited.
And somebody
So
who's
good.
on Kickstarter before, I can tell you it's not easy to get a project like that going. She's offering really cool extra stuff that you
Yeah.
have to do on Kickstarter. It is well worth your time. Go check it out.
Thank you guys. And thank you guys for being so supportive and retweeting and reposting and putting it all over the place. I love how supportive this group and this community are of things that we do within the game and also outside, because everybody in this group has so many more things going on in addition to this lovely community. And I just love how supportive everybody is of each other, because it's a really special thing. Can't do anything on your own. And even if you do, it's just not nearly as fun. So thank you guys. That's all.
So I'll show off. I'm not doing any signings right now. I signed the group prints, which I guess we should.
Guys, do we have
yeah.
more posters?
Yeah,
to
do we
sign?
want to?
Extremely folks?
Here, pop one of the group prints over. To
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
it off. But
Allegra, call me. We'll do a signing. But call me.
Do it.
Call
I
me.
gotta
What's up? How you doing?
Myself, thanks, darling. Whoop. Thank you.
Would you do us the honors?
So you can get one of these beautiful prints by Muse Creative, signed by all of us.
Oh, the camera's right
Camera's
there.
all the way over there, baby. Oh my God.
Come to us, far from the land of far away.
No, I got it. This
Woman takes charge.
beautiful print. Is it centered well?
You look
Yeah.
great. You look great.
My God.
Come
am I-
closer.
Closer.
Come
Come closer.
Come closer.
Come
Come
closer.
closer to us.
Print
Come to
by
us.
Allegra, come closer.
of all
Come
the
closer. Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
up.
Still focus.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There you
You
go.
guys can see it on the Apex store though. That's good. That's good-ish.
Hi, Megaman.
That's good. That's good.
All
I
right.
haven't been on the store. Because your face is. Oh wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
okay.
perfect there.
Nobody's to be mad there.
Beautiful.
No, God. This beautiful print by Muse Creative. All of the legends who are participating in the signing, sans Ash, of course, because she was just released in
Next time,
incredible-
guys.
Next time. So yeah, if you love us, if you love Halloween, we've got this cool limited time print that will be signed by all of us. And it's available on all of our shops, but also on streamily.com/Apex Legends.
The walk and talk. I love it.
Heyo.
I know how to do things. But for the
You do, damn it.
yeah, damn it.
Pocket.
As far as my personal prints go, I've got this lovely Bloodhound over here, which is available also as a holographic, which you can't see super well.
It looks so
at
good.
It
a
looks
distance.
amazing.
Also, this gorgeous one inspired by the most recent the Bloodhound event that was in this past season.
Yeah.
Nay.
Nay, press X to nay.
Nay.
Also holographic. Oh, you can see the holographic a little bit more from over here. It's really beautiful in person. And then these other two, we've got I think nearly all of us here have one of these 5x7s done by Kabashi. I think, yeah, just about all of us have one. And also I have this adorable little bloodhound with Archer on their head.
Who did that one?
That's my friend Kelsey. It's one of my
Like
best
it.
friends.
Aw.
Did it. Yeah. I was like, I need another print. It was for the May signing. I was like, I need another print. And she was just like, I will just draw you a goofy bloodhound. And I was like, put Archer on their head and just go ham.
Yeah. Thank you, Ellen. Hey, Nick, let me know I got this right. Hi, Jonathan.
Ooh, I love it.
I know.
I know. I thought you
Is
were too.
Doggy.
Sorry, this one.
Both of them.
Oh. So I have to shout out to Blake. Blake, don't get your budgie smuggled in a twist, mate. I've signed that for you. So the swimsuit fuse in this size and in the bigger size is in my store. I think I'm going to be streaming again on Sunday or Wednesday, and maybe one of you guys. This Lifeline Octane fuse and a little Mirage at the top. Roger, Roger, that's you,
Nice
right?
one.
Miss you, Roger.
Hey, Veggie,
Yes.
if you give me a free poster,
Yeah.
I will sign a few of those posters. So whoever has bought one will get my signature as well.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay.
Mm.
So that's
You got me on there.
All right.
baby.
All right.
Yeah,
So you get three signatures. On this one here, that'll sell out for sure now.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man.
And this one is for Audie. Happy birthday from Matcha and Floral. This is the Winged Menace art newsprint. Thank you, Audie.
Oh, happy birthday, Audie.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Shout out to Volucris Liga, who I got this beautiful dark matter, but who also did the duo print for Anna and I of Ash and Horizon. Do you not have the Horizon side, Anna?
I don't know. They only give me my side. Like crazy people. I'll need one because I want them both for sure. This is also Volucris. I can't
So cool.
stand it.
Also, for those of you who like Fuse and Bloodhound and maybe Fuse Hound, we are working on a duo print as well, which hopefully will be completed soon.
Very soon.
Very
soon.
soon. Very. It's we made good on that conversation.
Few
last
Town
weekend.
shippers, it's coming.
It's me, the CEO. People call me that, the CEO.
The
of
CEO.
Fuse
What am
Hound.
I then? I just like
I don't know.
the COO.
Retro.
Yes.
Finance controller.
Dave, I've got a bunch to shout out, but I also know you have great questions. Are there some questions in the chat that are screaming at you that we should answer?
Let's take a look-see. Let's take a peek.
Yeah.
Questions, chat. Do you guys have any questions
I've been
for the
scrolling
legends?
too. I haven't seen one.
I'm getting it. I'm
Okay, hold on.
getting it. He's up and
Retro?
Russian.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I was being showed an untoward picture. I was completely distracted. What's in this red?
What?
sorry,
Oh no. Questions are coming in from chat.
Okay,
Yeah, you're good.
it burns.
What do you got, Retro? What do you got?
I don't see any questions from chat. I'm gonna let them type, but I do have one just for everybody in general for another themed question. So let's say the death penalty was taken out, right? You have your tombstones. What are carved into the tombstones? Okay, we're keeping with Halloween tradition. So mine would be on my tombstone. It would say, "Rest in peace, Retro-Spook. Here lies a man who loved video games, friends, and tacos." That's what mine would say. And we'll start and we'll start reverse this time. We'll start reverse this time. We'll give actually a little more time. We'll start with Justine. We're gonna put her on the hot seat and we're gonna do reverse.
Here lies Frankenstein, and
Does it have to be spooky?
and a good pal that loves travel, food, and family.
Oh,
These big tombstones, right?
they are.
Yeah.
Are these our tombstones or our dating profiles? I'm confused. Should we be like, I liked long
pina
walks and-
colada.
It's your tombstone. It can say whatever you
Oh,
want
say
to.
anything we want? Okay, good.
Sure.
Okay.
You're afraid of lunch.
All right, John.
Hi.
Johnny Young.
I actually did think about this in real life. I would probably put life's a party, have fun. That's it. That's it.
Aw,
Like
Yeah.
that.
Classy. I like it.
classy.
That would be so cliche.
Do it.
I guess we're doing this in theme of Halloween. Is that right?
You're just your tombstone. It's the theme of Halloween. But
I was just thinking, like Nicula Roy.
All
I don't
right.
even know. I don't know where to go.
Count Nicula works.
Yeah, and then the cliche part is like a man who lived out his dream or something. A man who lived a dream.
Nice.
Yeah. I wish I had something real awesome to say, but
Can that also go on the bottom? Here lies bent poltergeist.
Yeah.
I told you I was sick. Shout out to Spike Milligan. Can't give you a shout out.
Allegra Clark.
There is I'm not. My name wouldn't be on it, and excuse me, I do have to curse for this one, but my tombstone would just say "fuck turfs."
Oh yeah!
No, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, trans exclusionary radical feminist.
Oh, yeah.
Or it could just be gay rights or trans rights or something. But I like fuck turfs. I like the energy of that.
Too late to bleed.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Mine would be Here Lies Hale Newlands. She loved hard, she lived hard, and by God, did she enjoy it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Malibu. BOO. I'm gonna curse. Luckiest fucking girl in the world.
Yeah.
That would be it. Or since it's gonna be a while, I would love there to be a thing that you could hold on to and then have this 3-dimensional experience of all the best parts of my life.
Oh my god, that's a great idea.
And so they could just feel like and know that I was here and I was the luckiest girl in the world.
Yep.
Mwah. You?
Chris Walking Deaderly.
Yeah, got it.
I'm not going to have a tombstone. I'm going to be cremated and have my ashes scattered.
Oh,
so,
there you go.
okay.
It's on the job.
My tombstone's all the stuff I've ever done in my life that's out on the internet or in the media. So,
That's the
you know, if
best.
you want to know what I was or what I was about, watch that Keenan and Kel episode from '98. Really hit my mind.
Wait a minute. Whoa. You were on Keenan and Kel?
Yeah, I was on Chris. I was on the pilot. Other episodes.
pilot?
They had
on
to
Keenan
keep-
and
They had to keep disguising me because they would bring me back. It's like, all right, you have to wear this disguise or that outfit or whatever.
Is anyone Googling this?
So,
He was on
yeah.
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, I'm old, but yeah.
I do,
One of my followers on
do.
Twitter just put up like a clip of one I did from
Nice.
98, 97.
Whoa.
So yeah, I'm gonna have my ashes scattered. So no need for a tombstone. You know, my tombstone's my, I don't know, whatever I've left behind, however long it lasts.
Aw.
Yeah, baby. It's all ephemeral.
We got Erica.
Now, Erica?
Man. Oh man. I was trying to be creative so hard, but I couldn't. I've been a vampire every Halloween through my entire childhood, so it would probably be something like Eric Luttrell. Here she lies, but she will rise again. Guard your necks.
Woo!
Woo! I just realized I was mute when I went, yeah. I'm not going to hit it twice. Anjali Boomani.
Yeah.
Which is actually, a lot of people think my name is pronounced that way, but it's not. It's Boomani. So Anjali Boomani, she did good things here. Be kind. That's it.
I love that some people are doing very nice ones, and I'm just like, dropping a bump, like dropping.
This is why I'm terrible on these panels, though. It's like choosing your favorite child, like making a decision. Oh, speaking of your favorite child,
I'm just gonna back into the afterlife.
oh, gimme.
Inflammatory. Oh, baby!
Oh, I've been away from him for so long, and it was so sad. Okay, as you were. Sorry, I'm just gonna let this happen for a minute.
No, you're okay.
I do love my dog. Somebody just came back. She said that's what.
All right,
Well,
Anna.
Yeah, so
gosh.
we have Anna left.
Okay, I'll make it very fast. She made it, she saw it, she loved it, and she got it all done.
Yeah.
Puppies are the best, aren't they? Oh, and Doggo, no, not in a million years did I think I was going to get to do this again. Not in a million years. I saw your question. This is fun.
Puppies are the best.
They are.
Puppies are the best.
Charlie is literally all over my book.
Hi, Big Red.
There are actually sections about him, about life lessons that I learned from this doggo.
Well, this was so cool. I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming on. The stream's been about an hour and 13, like you said. I just want to say thanks again. We have so many signings that got done. The link is still below. So even when the stream is done, the video will still go live. The link will still be there. The shop is open until November 7th, I believe. At least mine is. There might be longer. It might be shorter. But please go visit all of their socials in the link below. If you guys have anything else you want to say before we end stream, this is your time now. Mela?
All right. Yeah. Not to be impartial, but we love you, Retro-Spect.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you
on.
so much for being so generous with all of us all the time. It's really, really sweet of you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Apex Legends is such an incredible game, and it's so cool that I get to talk to you guys and just like have these events and we get to sign it and send it off to fans, and I mean, what more like could you ask for? It's so cool. It's so cool.
So cool.
What is it? The piano serial number that is the lottery.
Yeah.
That's what I would ask for. That's the other thing I would ask for.
Thanks, Retro.
Thanks so much. Thanks, chat. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for buying the prints. Thanks for the charity. It's been so cool. And have an incredible Halloween. Thanks, everybody.
There'll be more. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Smooches. Love ya.
Smooches.